Morning.
Morning, mate.
How you doing?
I'm very well, you?
What time you up?
6:45.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
How many modes of transport?
It's my third leg of the journey.
Go on.
Overground,
Yeah.
well no, car to the station,
Yeah.
overground, tube,
Yeah.
tube across.
We jogging it?
From
or-
north to south now, we won't jog
What's
it.
the route?
We'll just walk. 10-minute stroll, mate, up the hill here.
Good stuff. This is all quite new, this facility here, in comparison to when you first came to the club.
Yeah, so obviously the building was here, this space was here, but it was out of use for us, basically, so obviously there's a brand new kitchen in there now, but there wasn't a kitchen. We didn't eat in here. We couldn't use it for meetings, anything like that, so it was a great space, isn't it? But it was just wasted, really. Is Albert there? Got a brand new... Albert! Brilliant chef who provides good food every day for the boys, and they spend time in here now. They come up here, they have their lunch, but they don't just rush off, do you know what I mean? They spend a bit of time talking to each other.
How important has the progress in the infrastructure been in relation to the success you're now having on the pitch?
It's a real work in progress, and that's one of the things that we always talk about as a club, just constant improvement, striving to be better all the time. So I've come a long way, I think, in 3 years, in all aspects of the football club, really. Morning, everyone. You all right? You all remember Sam, didn't you?
Bezo, top quality, mate. Thank you.
Sam's
Thank you very much.
Sam's spending
Hi,
the
how
day
you
with
doing,
us,
how's
lads.
everyone? Show us a bit more, Jacko, how it was won at the weekend.
We tried to get our wing-backs in 1v1 situations. Josh Nerfield's obviously lightning quick, so if we can get him in 1v1 situations, we feel that's going to be a big benefit. Saturday's goal was really pleasing because we got him in that sort of situation, but what teams are doing a lot now is they're starting to double up on him.
Right.
Because he's been such a threat
Yeah.
and he's got that pace, teams tend to double up. Even their other centre-half sort of got involved. So when that happens, we want to give him options around what does that look like now. So, you know, our wide centre-half will go and get involved to support him. So the goal came from coming back out, and then we got Jake Reeves, who's obviously got really good delivery on his right foot, can see a pass. We got him freed up in that sort of space. And now, when we get into those areas, we want to cross.
Can we see it?
Yeah, we want to be a crossing team, but we've got to get bodies in the box as well, just to create a little bit
Right, go on then.
bit of carnage.
Who's in charge of this then?
Yeah, so Tommy Dawes, our analyst, is the man. So we get it out wide to Josh now, but obviously he's got a double up and another one sort of going to get involved, which has meant that we've freed other players up, and we've got bodies in the box. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going to attack the box, which is really pleasing. Obviously, that can leave you a little bit exposed here, but we're locked on quite well. Bradford have to mark all of our players. We've got one spare around the back, which is the opposite wing back. So for us, that was a really pleasing goal, because it's a lot of the stuff that we work on pretty much every day. So doesn't always come off, but in that instance, it was nice that it did. Yeah, so this is a physio room. Thankfully, not too busy.
What is going on here with your prized asset?
This one just likes a little bit of TLC, don't you?
What are you having done there, Omar?
Get off cupping, get the legs going.
This is some form of acupuncture, is it?
Yeah, Bob, what does it do again? Exactly.
I don't know if it does anything to you, you just come in and have it done and waste our time. Weekly service.
Placebo. Is that what they call it, Bob?
What's the dialogue like between you and the physio staff? Is that daily in terms of like the intensity of the sessions?
Yeah, well, the ones that are training and the ones that are close to coming back to training will be pretty much daily updates. So this is a gym. Morning, Joe. Morning, Leo. We've made big improvements in here as far as the equipment that we've got. But go on, guess what it used to be? Have a look round. Look at the lines on the wall.
I've got nothing for you. No, stables.
All right, if I threw a ball up there and it went over that line, it'd be out.
Oh, it's a squash court.
It was a squash court. Yeah.
Right, okay. What's the biggest thing you've learned over the last 3 years since you've been a manager? Because it must be such a whirlwind.
Probably the biggest thing when I first started coaching, and I'd just come out the games, I'd just retired basically, was I used to struggle with, I used to think that everyone would train how I trained, react to certain situations how I used to. You know, sort of say, well, I don't understand why someone's not done this in this situation. I would have. And of course, any given day you're dealing with like 20, 24 sometimes. Different personalities, different people that all think differently and all react in different ways. It would frustrate me, but then actually the frustration should have been myself because it was such a sort of narrow-minded way to think, really, and I had to learn quickly that you have to deal with people in different ways.
Right, we'll get ourselves off. Just got to walk up the road, to the bottom of the top of the road now.
Lads, listen, we want the 10s picking up little areas where their centre-halves don't want to come in, but they will, man for man. Which means that there's going to be big spaces down the side now, whether that's from a wing-back out there or the 9.
We saw the theory in the office a while ago. How was it in practice?
It was good, actually. I was pleased with it. There was some real quality out there this morning, actually. You probably can't see, but the pitch is starting to get a bit cut up this time of year. So when you are doing sort of passing patterns and drills like that, you're hoping that don't play a part. But they dealt with it well today. They moved the ball well, and we saw a lot of the stuff that we wanted to see.
Yeah, so as I play that, little angle for right, little angle off there, Kels. Now we got some space. Last bit, what's wrong with that, right? Yeah. We're breaking their last line here, lads. So this person here, yeah, play me, Sass. As I set, I give myself a bit of space. I've got to time it, bang, so I'm onside. Now I'm through their line, and we're finishing.
In terms of the delegation, how's that work for you since you became a manager with your coaching staff? Do you think that will change over time and you'll step back, or do you always want to be there where you whistle?
I have definitely already sort of stepped back a little bit. Because I've got great staff around me. In Terry Skiverton and Dave Redditon that I've got complete trust in. So it's important that, you know, they have their input, they get their opportunities to coach, and sometimes just allows me to watch from the side.
You might be making them runs, Brownie, or filling that box, supporting from behind. How we scored the goal the other day, freeing up someone else.
Will there ever be a building erected just there so you can just look out the window like Fergie?
I don't know if I would love to have everything on site here, so you could just, you know, we ain't got to walk down the lane, we can just go straight on the pitches. But so that was Fergie's way, he was the master, wasn't he? But I think I'm always going to want to be out there and be hands-on with it.
Ozzy, now you can leave him! Good.
Thanks for having me. Really enjoyed it. Love seeing you at work.